good evening. This is Grim here, and welcome back to the Addams Family Mystery Mansion. Today we'll be taking a look into the new update that has hit our little game, and as you can tell from the leaves falling down, Halloween is upon us. So spooky month it is. So some things have to change around here, and the Addams is already getting themselves prepared for it. In fact, they already posted this out here to say that just this hours away from starting our favorite season, who's ready. And this would be probably before October 1st hits around. Now, during this time too, another post popped in, which was we are so excited our next event is inspired by the Addams Family too. Can't wait for you to play it. Remember, the movie will be in theaters and on demand on October 1st. So, you might be looking at this and thinking, what? Yeah. So, the next event, or the Halloween event, is going to be based off the movie that just recently released, because this released back on October 1st, which was the first day of Halloween. But yeah, so they basically kind of unveiled the fact that this was going to be the new update. And what would it be called? Well, that would be known as the Addams Family Halloween Stories. And this is the title screen from it, and as you can see, it's a mixture of stuff that we will see. If you've watched the movie, then you'll probably have a deeper knowledge of some of the costumes and stuff they're bringing into the film. But there's also, like, basically it's going to be its own separate thing, so it's not going to spoil anything. So if you haven't seen the movie, don't worry about it. It's not going to spoil it, but it is going to have some elements to it, as you'll see in the game. But this is the patch notes that came with it, or, you know, what came in with the new stuff here. And I haven't gotten the email yet. This is just kind of a heads up type of deal. But I wanted to go ahead and show you the email now. Okay, so this is the email that was sent to me. Something interesting is that they're using a new service, Mad Mini, or Mad Mimi, I should say, is what this thing's called. But it makes my life a little easier. I will talk about the family trip worst idea ever. I will talk more about this, but I'm gonna leave it off because they did talk about this during their Facebook post. However, I'm gonna talk about this. What's new? A new feature. We see our lovely family gathering to celebrate their favorite holiday and recall some of the highlights of their kooky travels across the country on their old and faithful camper. Yes, so one of the new things they've added is the camper stuff, which if you're curious, this is what the screen looks like. It's actually kind of cool, especially with the, like, again, you have the artists and they've kind of captured the whole camper with it. You know, and I have to say, for the Addams, their camper is looking pretty decent for, you know, compared to other ones. It's like a little home, like gothic home or something. But yeah, and then I also am going to be including the screen as far as the post talking about, oh yeah, there's this new feature in the campers that they put on the YouTube. So anyways, we got some of this stuff here. The skull. Alright, 1 seasonal cookie box with rewards from the Halloween Stories event, 10 outfits such as vacation clothes, kitty, hard driver thing, or handy driver thing, and mad scientist Wednesday, 50 decorations, skull couch, the jet ski, and personal storm cloud, which is right there, 10 animations such as eye cleaning, interruption, and impossible puzzle. Have fun with this new event. Take the challenge and make your camper and mansion look this great. So then they give you an example here of like these two and we'll see more in depth with how this looks. The camper not so much, but you'll see my initial reaction when it comes into the game. But anyways. So yes, the Halloween Story event has indeed started to get in the mansion for some spooky surprises. And you might be wondering what the story is supposed to be. Well, according to this post, it's basically this. This year on Halloween, spirits, cryptics, and abominations always roam the mansion. While reminiscing on the vacation, something peeks at the Addams from the corner of the mansion. Are those eyes? Play now. So you may have noticed on the screen here that there are a bunch of pumpkin with eyeballs that during the time when I'm playing this, I had no idea what... it's like it looked familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. Now I know. These things must have come from the Omega Mart. If you don't know what that is, look it up. It is an art exhibition by Meow Wolf. It's been kind of infamous this year, and you'll probably know what I'm talking about if you look at the lemon ad. Oh dear. But yeah, I won't go too much in depth because it's going to be more or less a look at the whole event as a whole. And near the end of this video, I will be explaining more about what has been added to the game and what to expect, as well as some interesting features. Now, before I show you the updates as well as the Halloween stuff that has been available, I might as well show you this little thing here that happened. This was going on, it's updated on Friday, just in time for the movie, but the update didn't go launch until Monday due to complications. But during this time, we also popped in one of the bundles that they've mentioned before, which was the statue pack, which looked like this right here. And as you can see, it looks pretty interesting with what it's being offered. It also showed the statues that I showed during my September playthrough when I looked at the mansion. But before we look into the pack, here is the update and my reaction to when it happened on Friday.
Halloween Stories is this year's event's name, and by the judge and look of this, it seems like it's going to be a mix of both events, or both the new movie that just came out as well as Halloween itself. Got the statue pack here, which I'm going to probably get, and nothing new got added as of yet as far as, like, things go. But judging on what I'm looking at during the title screen, it seems like costumes are going to probably be mixing with stuff from the movie, but then also things like, I'm guessing holidays like, I don't know. I'm just gonna be surprised here. This is just a introduction type of just stuff that's on my mind when this update hits. I'll probably be back fully to talk about this once the game comes live in a few days. Until then, it's probably going to be me doing the bundle pack, and yeah. But yeah, interesting.
So yeah, this is the other thing too I'll talk much about when my reaction, but as you can see here, they've also changed the neighbors layout. So they made it a little bit more, it stands out now and pops, so they've actually improved some of this aspect. So that's interesting, and I'm glad to see that actually came into the game. So yeah, I'll probably react to that mostly when the thing came in, so ignore the old event. Here's the pop-up during this weekend, the statue pack, and of course they show off the 2 costumes as well as the 2 unique items. And of course I decided to pick it up because I wanted to take a look at these statues here. Now, at some point during my reaction to when the event hits, I did forget to put them down, so I would actually put them. During the time, I will be fast-forwarding a little bit of it, and if you're... I'm just letting you know, so that way when you see it kind of starts to go fast, you know why. I didn't want you to sit there for too long to just want me just to, out of nowhere go, let me decorate here. But this is Lurch's new animation that they've added here to help with the getting grapes, because Wednesday was the only one who did this, but now Lurch does it. So of course he kind of does this animation, but at some point he kind of stops. I'm wondering if it's actually something to do with him, like, pretending to be a statue, like how he kind of stiffs up again, like he's not moving. So I'm wondering if that has something to do with it. It also would be actually interesting to hear some movements of, like, rock moving around. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like, when you hear that kind of movement, I think that would work better with like, characters with skins like this. And then we'll look at Kitty. So Kitty actually gives us some of the bones, because this was also an animation that only had one character do it. And yeah, what a big hole, Kitty. Man, do you think you could find the thing in there? Whatever. Also, yeah, down in the corner there's the little TV for the Addams 2. That thing all it does is take you to YouTube video so you can watch the trailer again. So that was fun that they gave to us last update, but yeah. Oh, I'm also so close to getting the wedding vow thing. But that'll be I digress. Might as well now go into jumping into this event. Alright, so the update is now fully live, so we're going to take a look into what exactly has been added in. Now, apparently besides the whole Halloween content, there is one last thing that got added. I have a feeling it might be something for the simulation, so I'm going to have to take a look. I might be surprised and it may not be. But I am quite curious on how they're going to pull this event off, because quite honestly, I have seen the movie. I won't spoil much of anything, but it gives me some context of what prizes they might put in here, what's based from the movie, and then what's its own original thing. So, I guess let's go ahead and look at here. So, alright, so lots to talk about. So I guess this box is the new one. Seems like they're kind of going with the more science experiment one. Cursed Puzzle Cube is funny because of context of what that's supposed to be. Cursed Photos. Pictures actually look somewhat familiar. Halloween Cookie Box looks odd. This is probably for Fester. Not be surprised. The Alamo costume. It'll be interesting to see how they're going to put that off with the story, because it sounds like it's going to be different stories in one. DNA prototype. Splicer prototype. Yeah, so kind of like from the movie. Same from the movie, the Pugsley Voodoo Doll. Let's see here. We got Alamo clothes. Weird. Hold on. So that's a car. So we actually get a costume during the prize draw. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I guess some good news for that for some people, because, some people can do that. Highway signs. I believe this might be a crafting, but I'm not too sure. The Vicious Serum. This is the Spring Break card. I'm not sure who that is for yet. I might have a guess. The Comfortable Couch. I think that's its own item and not a costume. Grand Canyon Chair. Funny. That is Grand Canyon Piece. See some photography. We got the hand driver that we've seen from the film, so that's interesting. Volcano Dollarama, seen from the beginning of the film, so we got to see some stuff from the film and some things that's not. So let's see here. I guess I'm gonna look at all this stuff here. So this is the Fiendish Jar. Interesting. Got a bunch of these eyeballs. Now, the Watchful Flowers, I think it's like its own purpose thing. So it's interesting how they're combining everything into one here. So it'll be fun to see. The Skull Ornament, interesting. Ooh, what's this? Glaring Pumpkin. Interesting. I love that, and it's animated too, so that's actually quite nice. All right. Yeah, and you got multiple, so that's nice. So we got the... Oh, wait, and there's different colors, too. I see that. One's blue. So only the black one is exclusive. Huh. Interesting. The pumpkin also looks weird for the box, but I guess you can already see that. And then we get the special Halloween stairs as the last, which is obvious. So, it looks like the cursed photos are going to be the main stuff. So, we got the Pugsley's Voodoo Doll. We got the Vicious Syringe. Again, some of the stuff is from the film. The Grand Canyon Piece. Charles Dossier's. I think it's called Dossier. Cursed Puzzle Cube. Watchful Flower. Watchful Critters. Trapped Fiend. Creepy Camera. Addams Halloween Stories. Interesting. So I'm kind of curious on how everything's kind of combined into one. And yeah, okay, I already see this right here. So the personal storm cloud from the film itself, from that one scene in Miami. Interesting. And it's animated. So that's interesting, as that's the special prize. You got the golden pass. Looks weird. I'll say that. So we got that. Oh boy, we got this back now. Oh, and it gives us another eye, but it's purple. Interesting. So then we got this pack. So let's see here. We got the Mad Scientist, Lab Assistant Lurch, the Jalapeno Balloons. Also, why is a jalapeno spelt like that? And it doesn't sound like when I say jalapeno, you think it's spelt with H-A, but no. It properly it would be jalapeno, but no. It's jet ski, which is only unique from here, from the movie itself. Event points look like they're just interesting. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we got what we know what we have. 29 days, so you're probably looking at all of throughout October. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, got that going on here. And then we have a few things. So, of course, we got the open a cookie box up. So let's do that real quick. Got that going on. We have the spooky-o-meter, which is always there. The special desires, which is going to be hard because at some point last time I just seemed not to bother with it. And of course we got the Halloween contents. Now, last year they've actually redecorated it, but it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Huh. Interesting indeed. So anyways. Okay, yeah, I'll look at everybody in a minute, so let me just get everyone kind of done, because this was just for the, for this, because that's another content I'm going to be working on, so let's see what you are giving me. Alright, so, it's interesting Socrates is in this, a part of this, but okay. Okay, I got that going on here. Alrighty, so, let me just go ahead and do some stuff here while I just observe. Okay, so got some stuff going on here. So I think what we'll do first is let me just play a bit of this. Let me just see if they actually changed it. Oh, they did. Oh, they did. They changed the items. Interesting. Oh, it's like from the movie. I mean, not really, but you know what I mean. Let me do this. Yeah, I'm being dumb, but I'm trying to see what would be working well here. There we go. Got something going on here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, Matt, big puzzle again. Ooh, uh-oh. Big brain time. Alright. So really all I need to do is just get rid of the stuff here. Should be easy. No, that's not what I wanted. There, I did it. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, that looks nice. Alright, cool. I guess I won't really show so much when it comes to this stuff here because of the fact that, what do you call it? A bunch of the puzzles are always the same, but if I find there's something new, like I'll play a little bit with the puzzles, but lately I've been kind of not playing them. I've been actually avoiding them at all cost because they get real annoying. Also, bird. Thank you. Alright, oh, cool. Met the first prize already. That's nice. Oh, okay. Alright, so I guess I might as well put that one item down. Oh yeah, I got these as well. I forgot to put down. So there's the one here.
I guess find a good spot. Wait, can I put up in the front area? Yeah, I can. Okay. There you go, Gomez. Got bird poop. Got some coins going on. Mortissa, I think, is huge, isn't she? Yeah, she's rather big. I'll put you, maybe. I'll put you a little close. Okay, seems like this is the only spot. Alright, put you there. Actually, hold on, can I move you a little bit like this? Kinda. Just, yeah, like, you can see where I'm trying to go with this. It's just the whole... Yeah, that works.
Okay, yeah, alright, that works. Whatever. I guess I might as well change this around. Not that. A lot of things to kind of work with. Just trying to grab items. Flip it. There you go. There we go. Much better. It's still a hoarding mess, but it works for where it is right now. So we got that going on here. Alrighty, so Before we look at the characters, let's look at the box. That looks disgusting. But let's open this bad boy. Oh, Grandma is a participant in this. Alright, interesting. Alright, well, I learned something new. Alright. Well, I'm kind of curious with the stories and what's going to go on here, so... Might as well, before I do anything, let's just go ahead and look at this. We have a new premium. Glaring Pumpkins. Oh, so we do get one. And we have a photography box, which is free, so I just have to find a good area to put. You know what, I'm going to put it in the front yard here for now. And just because, I'm going to put the eye pumpkin. Hold on, I got another extra one here. I'm going to sell that. Goodbye. Much better. Okay. So, might as well put one of these bad boys down. Man, they're big. That is creepy. Yeah, ooh. Ooh, boy. There we go. We got this guy. So let's see. Oh, so you can actually just buy all of them just right here. Interesting. So they're not really exclusive. Okay, so that's good to know. So I guess near the end of the event, I'm just gonna buy whatever I did not get. Okay. Cool. At least I know now. That's still creepy. I love that they decided to do the animation for this weird eyeball. You know, with different pumpkins. What was the pumpkins last year? I don't think there really was any pumpkins last year. No, not really. I mean, last year was more of a contest thing, and we got this abomination over here. We got so much of this that makes no sense. But I digress. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and look at the characters now. So Gomez, I know you have the Alamo. I think that's the only thing you got right now. Yeah, the Alamo. This gives me... Oh, I need the Grand Canyon chair. Gives us a good read. Gives us the... So basically, Addams Halloween. So you basically just give us the big... Hold on. When's the Grand Canyon chair? Unless... Hold on. The Grand Canyon chair is like near the end. It's right over here. So really, you're going to drop us some good items just right off the bat. Okay. Well, if characters want to get the Addams Halloween book, you know, that's good to know. All right, Morticia, I think you have an Alamo as well. Let's just see this real quick. Yeah, Alamo. You give us a watch flower vase. We need that to get watchful flowers, and you need the eye cleaning. The animation task. We know you have one. Yes, mad scientist. Something about Wednesday, by the way, I'll mention here. Ooh, what? No. So he doesn't give us a good item, and you need to buy all three in order to use her anime. That is crap. Ooh, boo. Ooh, no, not a fan of that. Something I noticed with Wednesday is that a lot of the marketing is going towards her, not just for this game, but even for the films themselves. I'm not going to spoil too much of what happens in the movie, but maybe later on down the line I will basically spoil it. But yeah, okay. Pugsley, I know you have something going on for me. I'm thinking the Alamo as well. Yeah, man, you got a lot of the Alamo. I meant to see what you have dropped me for animation. So you need a Volcano Dollarama, get the Eruption, gives me Grand Canyon piece, which is appropriate for that. Now, Fester. Oh, shark costume. I'm kind of disappointed because I won't say anything, but there's something that goes on with Fester during the movie. It would have been interesting if we actually got to see that with this costume, because this is based from the film. But probably I get why he probably didn't want to do that, because they wanted to keep it a secret, but still. Syringe juggling. Okay, yeah. If you've seen the film, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. So we got Spring Break Grandma, Watchful Critters, and it gives us Shaking as the animation. Lurch, I know you have the lab assistant, yeah. So you're not the Frankenstein monster anymore, just like in the film. Comfortable couch gives us the Pugsy Voodoo dolls, and it needs sewing dolls. Okay, so that's good. I know you do because we just saw it. Ah, look at that, vacation clothes. There you go. Got yourself a fanny pack up in the front. What is this? Skull couch? The day after. Oh, is that the hungover thing? Okay. Why the skull? I have not seen this yet. Oh no, it's gonna be one of those prizes. Please don't let this be the prize for the special triple pack, because if that's the case, then that's gonna be the only thing I'm not gonna be able to see, which is gonna be Garbo. Let's hope that's not the case, because that might affect my feelings for this event. But yeah, Parker doesn't have anything, which I'm not too surprised with, because, you know, she's not in the film. Kitty said, they said something about Kitty. Oh, look at that. Look at him. Vacation clothes. So we need the, okay, so the highway signs are actually items. So, day after, so same thing with, okay, so it's basically him being hungover, it gets creepy cameras. I'm assuming that's why they call it the day after, because it's the hint of, oh yeah, he's kind of like, ooh. So we got thing. Although they changed, okay, that's interesting. So they actually changed his model, made him a little bit more brighter. Interesting. So this is the only character model they've actually recently changed. That's interesting. Okay, so that's kind of cool. They made the eye a little bit more pronounced, so that's interesting. So he has the handy driver, and he needs the good pals. Huh. You know what's interesting? I have not yet seen the camper, and I'm wondering when that's going to come into play. Because we got her. We got the triple pack having to deal with, so God, I'm not looking forward to that. Because I don't want to buy a bunch of triple packs just to get one item for one scene. I hope it's not like that. I hope it's just one random item that's not used. Like, I don't know. I'm just blabbering on here. But let's go to Socrates. So Socrates is here. Okay. He just gets a hat. So the impossible puzzle gives us a cursed puzzle piece, so that's nice. Okay, so that gives us what we need here. Alright, so that's a bit of the event. So overall, I am curious to see how... Nice. I'm kind of curious to see how everything goes about with this event. It might be good, it might be bad. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to assume that it is good and not bad. I think this box used to be... Yeah, they used to be like... They might have just remodeled it from something, but... Anyways, I'm blabbering on here. The items in question, it's a bit weird because it's not really Halloween-y. I know what they're doing. They're trying to promote with the movie, and it's kind of crap. It's kind of weird that the movie has nothing to do with creepiness. That's one of the downsides to the film. But, you know, I think they're trying. I'm curious with the story how that's going to go about, so it'll be interesting to see. Before we go anywhere, I might as well check out if the mansion on the side here has changed. Let's do that real quick. So it has come back, and I already see some of the stuff here. Yeah, so I see the camper. I'm hoping this item here is going to be the triple pack thing. It's going to suck because it's going to be one of those items that we need or we want to get. But I'm not going to be bothered with that type of stuff here. Something, I don't know if I mentioned this before in the beginning, but it is interesting to see how they changed the Friends Mansion to actually make it look more pop out. Something I like, but yeah, so we got the eyeball there. So that's Morticia. We got some jalapenos. Yep, we got some stuff here. Again, I don't think it should be too bad. Got that. Kind of cute. Oh, so we got a costume for that. Interesting. Weird. Again, so there's a bunch of stuff I've yet seen here, so I'm kind of curious if they're going to be exclusive to bundles or like what.
Hi there. This is just Grim from the future. Well, day later, I should say, by the time of the original recording. So, during the time of this video that you're watching, I'll be kind of being like, oh, well, is this the pack? Is that the pack? No. So I got some clarifications. Near the end of the video, it's going to go more in depth with some of them, but let me just go ahead and say this. This right here is not going to be exclusive to the triple pack. That itself is going to be for the in one of the weekend packs, exclusive deals with like Kitty. So yeah, we got that going on here. Originally I thought, oh, maybe this, but I'm like, no, that's part of the quest line too. So you get this during the gold stuff. So yeah, no. It turns out the exclusive is going to be this bike right here. That baby. That is going to be exclusive to the triple pack. So if you want that motorcycle, you're going to have to do the triple pack thing. But I'm good. I'm all good. I know that looks kind of cool. It's from the movie, but yeah, no. I'm good. But yeah, I just wanted to throw this in here for clarification. So anyways, back to my past self from yesterday.
And again, it's not really Halloween, it's more like for the movie, so yeah, I don't know how to feel about this. Like at one hand, I get it, but on the other hand, it's like oh, so that's the friend thing. That's kind of cool. Again, I like the fact that they kind of rechanged Pugsley's, not Pugsley, but Thing's costume. And I'm assuming Pugsley is doing some animations. Okay, hold on. So I'm already seeing something here. So I've mentioned something. I mentioned to them that maybe they should do something for the Day of the Dead. And they might have a costume or some sort of get-up ready for that. I'm not sure who will be involved with this. It might just be an item, but it looks like they have something. So they have a lot of items probably exclusive to packs coming up, so that's going to be something. Oh dear, money, money, money. So, yeah. And just in case, that's what her animation is like. So we got that going on here. Now, just to make sure, I don't think everyone's over here, so I just want to make sure. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be the case. And then we got the eyeballs. Again, I'll give the credit, the pumpkin eyeball thing is actually quite creative. The fit with everything. Also, I don't know what's going on over here. Okay, so we got that going on. Got some more of that. Interesting. Okay. There you go. So I'm going to guess that the exclusive thing design was the unique thing that they were talking about, that they wanted to, because apparently during the update back on Friday they said they were going to do one last small thing to pop in, but they hadn't done that yet. So I'm wondering if it thing is the one. I'm going to quickly jump into a simulation just to see. If you don't see anything from me, then that means nothing's changed. If you do, then that means something has changed. So let's just quickly jump in to find out. Oh, okay, yeah. They certainly did change something. The camper. What is this? Oh, they got... What is this? What is this? What is this? Ooh, ooh. We got some assimilation music going on here, but yeah, nice. Oh boy, So, quite curious to see what this whole thing's about. I'm gonna leave that off though. I'm going to debate whether or not this is gonna be its own thing or if it should be a part. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to look at this. Hold on, let me just jump into a simulation now. Okay, so they really need to give us the mansion stuff.
Like, seriously, it's, we better get the camper now. Like, I don't know exactly what they're gonna say for the triple thing. I'm hoping it's not gonna be an item we're requiring in order for the animation completion, because that will make my life a little bit hectic. So, my overall thoughts. For now, I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of intrigued. I'm kind of excited to see the stuff of how they're gonna combine everything together. I'm kind of excited to see exactly what the deal is with the camper and what that whole thing's about. Um, and one other thing I'm kind of curious about is well, like how everything goes. The only downside is that I understand they're kind of doing the movie promotion, so most of the costumes and whatnot are kind of movie related. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, oh, it's not spooky. You know, it's just like with the Treehouse of Horror this year. It's just like, it's not, it's like, yeah, it's kind of spooky, but not really. So, I don't know. Maybe they'll make the story better because it's stories, meaning that there's more than one. So they might have Wednesday be the mad scientist, and then we might have a holiday nightmare, and then maybe something with the Alamo. I don't know. I'm quite curious to see how everything turns out, but yeah, let's jump into the stories and see where we go from there. So, yeah, take it away, myself.
Welcome back. Lots to talk about. I've unlocked Gomez's costume once I get the gold pass. Anyways.
I'm glad we're back home in time to celebrate our family's favorite holiday. Halloween! Yes!
There were times I didn't think we'd make it. The old Addams camper saw some tough roads.
Well, the trip is behind us now. Time to get back to our abnormal life.
Does that mean it's a bad time to look through the photos I took on our trip?
Photo replay. Place this and obtain some cursed photographs. Yeah, per usual. But, yeah, there you go. Welcome back. So, yeah, lots of updates they did here. And there's something interesting when it comes to the camper. I'll talk more about that near the end of the video of what exactly was going on here. But first, some fun stuff. First of all, yeah, there's this. They've changed some of the design here. I feel like I'm gonna have to do that during this update, so don't worry about that. Also, during this time, I did unlock this, one of the first items we're gonna get for the next quest line. And, oh boy, I see something in the corner of my eye. What is this? Oh no, Aunt Sloom is having a fit right now. Oh dear. Anyways, camper.
Boy, our camper really took a beating during our trip across the country.
It may have a few scratches, but like any Addams, it refused to be defeated.
It's pretty badly damaged. Even this carpet has more holes than Uncle Fester's underpants.
Wednesday, why do you have to mention Uncle Fester and his underwear? I've seen enough of that. I mean, I have his costume, for crying out loud, from last year.
Maybe so. You work on that while I tackle this broken fireplace. We'll fix it up.
Alright, rough trip. Replace, expand the carpet and expand the, is it expand or explore? Give me a sec. Now it's repair. Repair this stuff. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm a bit crazy, as you can see. Just like the Addams, I'm kind of kooky. Don't worry about that. Anyways, yeah, I've got some stuff going on here, so just ignore the jump cuts. But yeah, let's go get some of the things. Okay, there we go. I got that going on here. Yeah, so let's just jump back to the camper. Okay, there you go. So now we're going to fix the camper for. It's going to take a minute, so might as well talk about this while I look at this here. Man, what a surprise to see this. And there's some interesting lore as well as some interesting mechanic that comes with this. And I'm quite curious if they're going to do something like this in the near future, like add other areas to kind of do like, oh, you do this thing, we might do this later on. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, this game is making a profit, so I wouldn't. I mean, I'm assuming it does, because why would why would they put so much effort into something like this? So I'm only assuming that's the case, and we're just gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, for now, promotions to the new movie, And oh boy, stuff for the new movie. That it was a movie. I won't say anything more. I can't spoil anything to you. Give it a watch. It's not the bad watch. I'll say that at least.
How'd you get such a good fire going, Pugsley?
I found some old cabinets and chopped them up. They burn great.
Good thinking, son. Wait, I hope that wasn't Grandma's potion chest.
From the look on your face, I guess I should start running? You never saw me!
Oh, Pugsy, you rapscallion. Of course you had to screw it up. Somehow.
Pop, that hanging shark is a great decoration. I like how Kitty modified it.
But not as cool as my shark costume, right, Pugsley?
I actually think the hanging shark is cooler, Uncle Fester.
Wow, even he thought the Sark costume was lame.
Well, the people trying to enjoy the beach thought it was terrifying, so there.
Yeah, but was it the costume or was it something else? A shark-dressed man. Okay, yeah, there you go. But, yeah, let's go ahead and jump into that discussion I was talking about before. So here is me again.
Okay, so before we end it off, I figured I might as well go ahead and talk about some things I've learned throughout this event, and I might as well go ahead and talk to you about to make sure that you know exactly what's going on here. So first things first, as you know, we have about 29 days from now, so that's about probably near the end of, in the beginning of November, we're looking at when this thing ends, because Sunday is the 31st, which is a Halloween day, and it's going to pass that, no problem. So that's a given. But there's some other information I've learned I figure I might as well give you here, might as well talk about. So first things first, the simulations. So currently a lot of people are having issues when it comes to simulations as far as this stuff goes. And they heard us loud and clear, and they are in the process of working with us and trying to get this fixed. And their solution to this is that next update should have a patch that should give us more ways to get some of these items, better travel and all that stuff. But the other thing too is that these items here, the only items that are going to be available from the truck station is whatever we are requested to have. So for example, if you only need bricks, it's only going to give you bricks. It's not going to give you some random items you don't need. So it should help with the spacing issue as well. So again, it's going to be a learning process, and it's going to be an ever-evolving change. So in the coming months, it should be fixed. Now, leveling issues. Like currently right now we have this level 30 and it hasn't evolved yet. It doesn't matter for me because I haven't passed that threshold yet. But for other players, this will not be unlocked yet until I think next year. The reason being because they're trying to balance everything from giving too much items to trying to make spacing issues. And again, there's a lot of issues they're trying to fix, so they know that's one of the issues, but again, it's not on their radar as of yet, but I might as well go ahead and mention that. While we were traveling to next door, you may have noticed there was a special. Let me just have him dance again because this is going to be for later. You may have noticed that when we traveled over to the spooky mansion, that there was some characters that, well, not really characters, but there was that one item, which is the Dallas de los Muertos skull. That's important because there is, like how the Addams last time, you may have noticed or remembered how both Kitty and Lurch had costumes made available. So too does Gomez and Morticia. As you can see here, we got this one, the Calica outfit for Gomez, and then Morticia has one too, which I'm going to assume is the Latrina. No, it's a Kataka too. Okay, so they're both Kataka. So there will be a bundle after the event ends in the beginning of November, the weekend of November, that will most likely will have those items as well as these costumes made available. You do not need to get the bundle in order to get these costumes because it's a legendary costume. It will come eventually, slowly but surely, into the
let me just go over here to show you illustration wise. It will come into the legendary cookie box here. So you can wait it out if you want, or you can buy it with rubies. And of course, if you want, every Friday when the tailor comes in, you could also buy it through that way. But you don't need to get it through the bundles. But if you want to get everything in one go, bundles usually the best way to go. Also, I'm here, I forgot. This is what is dropped for the Halloween cookie box, so we got that going on here. So, right. So, remember when I was talking about how there was like this, the camper, and they're like, oh man, the camper, man, I hope they don't have to buy into that or type of thing like that. Well, no, actually, you don't. So, here's how it works. So, let me go over here and show you. Okay, so the camper. This is how it works. As you know, there is a quest line going on here, which is trying to repair the camper. From what I understand is once you complete this quest and you actually fix the camper, what will end up happening is that you'll get the camper for free as a deco. This is the only way you can get the camper. You have to complete this quest in order to do it. And you have a limited time in order to do it. When exactly? Well, you have until December 31st. Exactly 11:59. So that's basically 11:59 p.m. So literally the end of the year to do this, because after this is done, it is gone. And partially the reason is because it's just a small feature, and I don't think you're going to be doing anything after this. It's just like a little side project thing. This camper stuff could return back. Again, I'll let you know. This could change. But that's the limit, so you have until the end of the year to get the camper. So if you've seen this before the end of the year, that's your chance to try to get this through. It seems like it's going to be easy because it's only requiring like simple items that you can get from the quest. If you don't have any characters doing anything important like quest items or whatnot, then it'd probably be best for them to kind of do these items to save that, and then also a simulation. So got that going on here. So let's go back to the place. So yeah, that's about it for when it comes to important information as of yet. I have no idea when the triple pack is supposed to be coming up or what exactly is going to be involved. My hope is that it doesn't include the Cousin It item, the skull couch. I'm hoping that is not the item that's going into that prize. I have a feeling it is, and if that's the case, then I guess you're not going to see this, because there's no way I am going to be paying the triple pack, and the fact that they're tying it into that may affect my feelings towards this event overall. So yeah, we'll find out together. Best of luck to everybody. I've been Grim, and I'll be seeing you next time for whatever kooky adventures we have for the Addams. So until then, hope you enjoyed the second movie and tell me what you think. Spoiler 3, by the way. Don't spoil anything.